Danielle wrote because I wanted to win that competition and toss her out. Anyone that does that spinning thing, it's a lot harder than it looks. Jack sat there for so long because apparently during his season he fell over when he got off and did it. I'm not happy with the fact that I did not take Danielle off the block yesterday, okay? Because now we're having discussions like this. It just needs to be, we've all made mistakes. We need to just move forward and say to hell, it's the only way it's going to work, because otherwise you and I are still going to keep going tit for tat about this, and none of us are really going to know until after the show. And I don't want it to be after the show because the 5 of us are in sequester because Marcy and Danielle may have won the game because we sat there doing all the infighting. Right. It's too, the big
Can't
picture.
let that happen.
The big picture.
My point.
The big picture is too important to resolve things that we're only going to resolve once we get out of the game.
All right.
Danny tried to destroy our group in more ways than one. Taking out Kaser and causing you to leave us with dissension.
Okay, and if you want to continue to bring up the past, I will bring up every single moment. But are we going to move forward or what?
All right, we're moving forward. Fuck it.
Thank you.
Chocolate
What a hard ass little chocolate milk Sue's the savage beast, I guess. All right, so what's gonna happen? You're gonna put up Chicken George. Does he know he's safe or no? No, no, don't do. Listen, we gotta smash Erica out of here. She needs to think she's safe.
He's not going to run around the house saying I'm safe.
He will. He's gonna go to.
Listen, the moment you two left outside, Erica goes, Boogie's going up, and he doesn't even know it.
Is that what she said?
Erica thinks Boogie is going up.
She's already been campaigning for votes. I told you. And I told her.
Erica thinks Boogie. She was like, Erica goes last night. Erica's like this morning. She's like, hey, good try last night, but Boogie's going up. And I'm like,
I told you she's campaigning for votes. Like, she got me in the storage room and she says that Boogie's. She's like, would you please vote for me? I'm like, oh, sure, I'll vote out Boogie. Vote out Boogie.
She needs to think she's totally safe.
All right.
That's the only other option is put Marcellus up there and convince him he's going home so he will be crying during HOH, which is a completely viable option. You thought of it. I like it.
I actually enjoy that idea just because he was sleeping up here taking our secrets.
He will be fucking ball. I mean, you haven't really heard this full discussion, but if it's Marcellus and Eric up there, we will be like, Erica, you're safe, you're safe, you're safe. We will fucking run her ass right out.
I did hear this. We talked about it yesterday.
And Marcellus will be crying when he does not leave. And when they're like, okay, it's unanimous.
Because in his mind, he will quit.
He will quit.
Because he's like, I have a better life.
Vote against Chicken George, but that'd only be one vote for Erica to stay.
That's why we want to tell Erica that she. Wait, you need to tell Erica that you're voting out Chicken George.
No, Erica's going to think she's totally safe.
That's what I'm saying.
Regardless.
So Danielle lies and uses her. She's going to try and keep Erica. That's what I'm saying.
But if you put Marcellus
she promised Chicken George a vote from week 1.
Right, doesn't mean she wants to save him, though.
We have to worry about Danielle, Chicken George, Marcellus next week. There's only 3 people we have to worry about. Well, Chicken George,
only 2 people we have to worry about.
I mean, I don't want to. I know they're going to edit this and make me look like an asshole when he wins with the next HOH, but he's not the strongest competitor. Danielle is a strong competitor. There's nothing we can do about her this week. If you put Marcellus up there, he will be emotionally shattered.
Remember what I wanted to do last year to shatter? Who was it that I wanted?
April.
April. So she'd be so fucking. That's why I wanted to attack them verbally when Eric was leaving, so they'd be so fucking shaky and they couldn't even put their bocce ball on the court.
You know what you could do, Janelle? I know why you're skeptical to do it, because individually you're worried about him either coming after you, which is happening anyways,
or bitching like a hoe.
Or bitching like a hoe.
Yeah.
But you could go to him after the fact, right after the HOH next week, assuming he doesn't win it, of course, and you could say, look, I only had to do that just to use you as your pawn, and I couldn't tell you. I swore to Howie that I wouldn't tell you. Or I swore to Howie and James that I wouldn't tell you. Whatever. I mean, the thing is, Chicken George, you may make an enemy out of him, who you're not really necessarily...
He's a less threatening enemy, though, than having Marcellus bitch and complain and whine that I...
Yeah, but every time he's not going to bitch and complain. He's going to bitch for 2 minutes, and then he's going to go to that room and sleep for 3 days.
Sleep for 3 days
and then he's going to come out, and he's going to pack his stuff, and he's going to give us a speech like, fuck y'all, because I didn't want to be here anyway, and fuck everybody, and we're going to be
I have a life outside of here.
And I'm awesome, and I did 20 pilots, and then we're going to be like, ha, you're staying, motherfucker. And then we're going to go to the HOH, and he's going to be crying and upset and freaking out.
I actually think it'd be a good idea. If he thinks he's leaving, then he's going to tell you exactly how he really feels. And how he might even get a new buster out of it.
He will be...
We'll think he's going home.
He's not, and I mean
the drama.
I mean, Janelle...
It'll be a great show. It'll make a great show. It'll crush him emotionally.
Because here's the thing, Janelle. Just, we very much understand personally you don't want him to come after you or whatever. But if he wins HOH, Danielle is going to talk him into having you sitting up there because she wants you out.
I understand that.
So why won't you consider putting him?
Because putting up Chicken George has no repercussions. He's not going to win HOH.
That's the point. He has no. It doesn't serve a purpose. Putting Marcellus up serves a a greater purpose.
That's a big
I already
picture.
have so many like direct enemies right now. Marcellus is going to put me up regardless.
So let's
'Cause of
torture
Danielle.
him. So let's torture him.
Let's torture them. You got to bring your enemy to their knees. They don't got to go there on their own.
But also, Erica will think she's safe, so she's going to pour information into you this week about Danielle.
That's what you need, this leakage.
Yeah.
Erica will think she's safe.
Boogie will romance her. Get as much information
Erica will
that
think
way.
she's safe because she'll think she has Boogie's vote. I've already told her she has my vote. You know.
What did she ask you for your vote or no?
She said something on the couch, like, if you vote for me, I'll let you have this, or like grab me or something like that, or yeah.
What a hoe.
Yeah. And I said,
Okay.
I got to wait till after the veto. I go, I don't know if Danny's going to use it.
Okay, listen, we made decisions as a group. My suggestion, Marcellus.
I
You
co-sign.
guys are so
Marcy.
mean.
I co-sign it.
I co-sign that. Oh, Jamie.
No, but
We'll keep him around and he'll be shattered.
Shattered.
He's
Shattered,
already
bitch.
ready to
I
quit.
sat in this HOH room for weeks, betraying you, backstabbing me, saying, I got your back, bitch.
He just said
I
the
know
other
he
day,
doesn't have
James
money.
was sitting right there. They ought to just give her the money,
Money now.
I
We can
know
all
what
go
he
home.
said. I know all of this.
He said the game was rigged for you.
He's an asshole. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Well, show him.
Some people call him a fruit.
A sissy. A faggot.
Are you gonna let
Here.
someone push you around like that? You know?
You guys, seriously. I know you want to get me revved up and put him up. I'll think about it. I will.
You're a pushover.
Howie, shut up.
Listen, I'm very pro Janelle, but my hesitation here is like James just said, we got to make decisions as a group.
Screw off.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I think it's.
yeah, it's a little weird. This 4 out of 5.
Screw you, Janie.
Screw you guys. I wanted Danielle out. We were not on the same page. We'll start group
Let's
decisions
move forward. Let's move forward.
after the veto ceremony. We will.
Well, let us ask you this: do you not agree with the fact he will be in a very disadvantageous position,
We would technically.
or do
be
you think
competing
he
against-
won't put you up if he wins HOH? He'll
No,
put
he'll
up
put
those
me
two.
up.
Or
If
us
it's
two.
Chicken George, we
Danielle.
all need. If it's Chicken George and that's final, fine. But we need to leave this room knowing, like, just to do the stuff the rest of the day to, like, tell Erica she's safe and just get on the same page.
I mean, I'd already made my decision
What-
before.
Okay, what is the reason you don't want to? Because you promised George you'd put him up. What is the reason that you can't put up yourselves?
I told George I was putting him up.
George, I'm sorry, but
I lied to you. I lied to you.
I can't put you up this week. I'm sorry.
No,
You can
it's not
accept
that
my
I
apology.
made my mind up before I even nominated Erica and Danielle. If one of them came off the block, I was putting up Chicken George as pawn.
Listen, very rarely is Howie the voice of reason. Howie said it like
First time
there
today.
will not
Here's
be
the
a
other
mistake.
thing.
But
here's another thing to think about. If you nominate Marcellus, his motivation to solve that clue. is
I
gonna
said
be
that. I
very
said that.
little.
that's huge.
I said
He
that.
won't even look at the
then
clue.
Yeah, he will. He's
No,
going to want to
Janelle,
win it. He's going to think it's a...
Listen, if you crush him, there's only 3 people left with guesses.
It's not going to crush him. It's going to make him want to win it more.
You
It's
better
gonna
expect the
crush him.
unexpected.
It will crush
He'd be
him.
thinking about his demise instead of the clue. I said that. When I
He will be thinking
hey,
about where he's going to sequester.
Hey, when we lost the HOH last week and I came in, I was so distraught over what happened out there. I didn't hear Julie in the yard talking to us. We came in with the sheep. I didn't even listen to what they were talking. I didn't even know what was going on. I was so pissed off about the HOH competition. If he's up on the block, he won't think about the clue.
Because he'll be laying in his fucking
Yes,
couch.
I said that.
If Marcellus wins HOH, he's putting you up anyway.
I understand that. I know
Watch him, Jamie.
he's probably going to
Bring
put
him
me
to
and
his-
James up.
Bring him to his knees. Don't be the philanthropist, Janie. Go get him.
Thanks.
You didn't make any
What are
sense.
you afraid of putting him up for?
I'm not afraid. I'm just annoyed that you guys want me to put him up instead of Chicken George.
I think you've been
Because it-
afraid all your life.
Is that a movie
You're a
quote?
dart.
Well, what are the pros and cons? Let's talk
The
it
funny
out.
thing is, Howie, you cannot act hard. You're standing over here with
Drinking
fucking chocolate milk
He's
and your hat on
decisions have to
sideways,
be made.
and you're like, you. And I'm just like, Howie, just be quiet.